Apple's diversity chief is stepping down just 6 months after taking on the job, after declaring that being minority or a woman are not the only criteria for diversity. Denise Young-Smith only took on the role of Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion in May. There can be 12 white, blue-eyed, blonde men in a room, and they're going to be diverse too, because they're going to bring a different life experience and life perspective to the conversation, the inaugural diversity chief said during a One Young World Summit in Bogotá, Colombia. Diversity is the human experience, she said. I get a little bit frustrated when diversity or the term diversity is tagged to the people of color, or the women, or the LGBT. Her comments do little to change Apple's overwhelmingly white and male leadership team. In 2017, only 3% of Apple's leaders were black, with women holding just 23% of tech jobs. And women held just 23% of tech jobs, according to Fortune. Female leadership stood at 29%, Apple said. Smith had been with the company for 20 years and was the company's head of worldwide human resources. She was then forced to apologize for her remarks and told staff that they were not representative of how I think about diversity or how Apple sees it. For that, I'm sorry, she said in a company email. More importantly, I want to assure you Apple's view and our dedication to diversity has not changed. Smith will now leave the company at the end of the year and will be replaced by Christy Smith, no relation, who worked at Deloitte. We deeply believe that diversity drives innovation, an Apple spokesman said in a statement. We're thrilled to welcome an accomplished leader like Christy Smith to help us continue the progress we've made toward a more diverse workplace. Meaningful change takes time, the company said in its diversity report. We are proud of our accomplishments, but we have much more work to do. I have always been proud to work for Apple, in large part because of our steadfast commitment to creating an inclusive culture. We are also committed to having the most diverse workforce, and our work in this area has never been more important. In fact, I have dedicated my 20 years at Apple to fostering and promoting opportunity and access for women, people of color, and the underserved and unheard. Last week, while attending a summit in Bogotá, I made some comments as part of a conversation on the many factors that contribute to diversity and inclusion. I regret the choice of words I used to make this point. I understand why some people took offense. My comments were not representative of how I think about diversity or how Apple sees it. For that, I'm sorry. More importantly, I want to assure you Apple's view and our dedication to diversity has not changed. Understanding that diversity includes women, people of color, LGBTQ people, and all underrepresented minorities is at the heart of our work to create an environment that is inclusive of everyone. Our commitment at Apple to increasing racial and gender diversity is as strong as it's ever been. I am proud of the progress we've made, but there is much work to be done. I'm continually reminded of the importance of talking about these issues and learning from each other.